All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. As you've seen from the title, this video is going to be about how to get your first 1,000 subscribers. Thanks for tuning into the channel again, guys. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn the bell on, because I will be doing more of these videos now that I have a little more knowledge on how to grow your channel, tactics, strategies, and things like that. I won't say tricks because tricks don't last long, so I'm going to be going in detail on things that I've used that have worked and have shown to have longevity throughout our channel. And so this is going to be a surface level. If you're starting out a YouTube channel, hey, I need to get some traffic. What can I do to get my subscribers up? I'm going to show you with you guys some tips that I've used to get our channel up to 10,000 subscribers in a short period of time here since I started using these strategies with a little research. So I'm going to give you guys some of those tips to help you get to 1,000, and it will catapult you to even further. Okay. So the first thing, like I said, I know this is not the first video that you have seen like this. There are thousands of them, and some of them say similar things. Some of them say things that particularly work to their channel, or tips or strategies and things like that. Some of them say things that works for your channel as if you have already grown. So you kind of got to be careful on what information you're listening to, and also realize what type of channel that you are trying to put out on YouTube, what platform you are, what you want to have on your YouTube channel versus what a channel that has 6 million subscribers already that's giving you advice. So so the first thing I did was I looked at some successful YouTubers. Some of the people that I follow here closely are the Prince Fam, the Daily Davidson, Gabe and Babe TV, people that are family channels that have similar content to what I want to put out, and see what they are doing, what they have been doing that's made them successful. And that's important because you don't want to get ideas from someone that's maybe have a channel that's about police videos and you are trying to have a channel that's family blog. And so you want to have something where it's similar, so you can kind of you're not trying to reinvent the wheel. Nothing that you want to see do on YouTube is going to be new. It's almost like, let's see what this channel has been doing that's been successful, and let me see if I can put my own personal touch on it to make our channel successful. So you definitely want to do your research on what you want your channel to be about, and find channels that are similar to you and see what they have been doing that's been successful, what's working for them. Look at their views, look at their subscriber count, look at their comments, and things like that to help you kind of get a generalized idea of what's been making these channels successful. Now, after you've done that, you have to find your niche, and people talk about this a lot, and I just alluded on here previously. What do you want your channel to be about? Now, this is where it gets tricky, because starting out, let's say you want your channel to be about catfish fishing. You want to do deep sea fishing or whatnot. So, but as we all know, that your channel is not in order for you to get traffic to your channel, there may be a lot of people that's interested in catfishing. I'm sure there is. There's a lot of gamer and hunters out here, but ultimately you're going to have a wider audience, and then you narrow your channel down to what you want it to be about. And so, for example, like for our channel, we're doing family vlogs, challenges, and now I've been getting on these how-to videos now that I have a better understanding on how YouTube works. So you want to narrow your channel down to, I say 3, it may be more than that, because you always want to have something that's trending. Let's say you're doing, take for example, you're doing a baby channel. You just want to sell baby clothes and baby hauls or whatnot. But you don't want to just eliminate the trending topics when it comes to stuff that's particular to your channel. And some of it may relate to it, some of it may not, but again, that gets traffic to your channel. So you want to make sure that you're conscious of that and not just being narrow-minded, because like I said, if you're taking suggestions from a channel with 6 million subscribers, yeah, they can pretty much have their channel narrowed down to this is what they're going to mainly vlog over, because they already have established an audience. So it's a little different perspective when you have a smaller channel and you're trying to build an audience. You can't just start out with one or two niche, because that would get old and people would tune out from that. So starting a YouTube channel, you want to have an open mind and be versatile and force what you want to vlog about. But ultimately, knowing in the back of your mind, you know your channel, you want your channel to be about baby hauls for clothes or whatnot. So, make sure you have some successful YouTubers that you kind of modeling after. Follow their channel. You want to have you a niche for your channel, but be open to that. Like I said, anywhere between 3 to 5 topics that you solely want your channel to be off of, and then you can look at your analytics and see which videos are doing well, and you can start narrowing it down, because ultimately you want to listen to the people who are watching your channel. So and I mentioned this before, your audience retention. Guys, that is extremely important, because if people are watching your videos for 30 seconds versus someone watching your videos for 3 minutes and 50 seconds or 7 minutes or the entire video, YouTube's like that. YouTube loves that, actually. So they're going to push your video out. So you always want to make sure that you are telling people to subscribe, like, and watch your video, just to help your channel get out there for more organic growth, and that helps YouTube recommend your channel more as well. Okay. Another thing, and guys, I'm late to the party on this. I will be honest with you. Thumbnails. If you go back and look at some of our thumbnails on our channel, they are horrible. And I'm just being honest, because I'm just not that tech savvy when it comes to being creative. Like, that's more my wife, she does that or whatnot. So when it comes to thumbnail, for the longest time, guys, we was just taking the thumbnails that YouTube gave us, you know. So, you know, and you guys who have a YouTube channel, you know that those thumbnails are just not the greatest, you know. So some of them be okay, but for the most part, they don't be that spectacular. So, and I kid you not, like for almost a year, we was just taking YouTube thumbnails and like, I hope we give them a good thumbnail, because I just wasn't even into that aspect of it, of looking at the whole totality of it. I was just taking their thumbnails. This is what I'm going to work with. But you gotta have good thumbnails, like not just clickbait thumbnails. You want to have good thumbnails. Sorry, y'all, I have kids, of course. But your thumbnails have to be captivating. You want to get something, you want to have something that the audience is going to click on. It needs to be relatable to your content in the video. But not just that, after they click on it, again, your audience retention. How long are you keeping them on your channel? So you don't want to have a misleading thumbnail, and then once people get to your channel and click on it, they see that this thumbnail has nothing to do with your content, you know. Now there you become deceitful, and people realize that, like, okay, this thumbnail says that, but that's what this video is really about. So you want to have good, honest, clear, sharp thumbnails. But not only that, once you get someone to your channel to click on the thumbnail, let's make sure that the content is relatable, and we try to get that audience retention time up, because again, you can look at your analytics and see that if people are watching your video for 1 minute and 21 seconds, or they're watching it for 6 minutes, and that makes a big difference. Okay. This last one that I'm gonna touch on, guys, and I have to go in more detail on this. I don't want this video to be too long, but the #1 reason why our channel has just skyrocketed and took off was social media. And social media has so many depths and levels on how you use it. So I'm going to talk about it in some detail, but I'm going to have to do a separate video on the actual strategies that I use to help us get over 1,300 subscribers in a month on social media, using the correct social media. One thing that I do want to touch on about it, guys, is something that is really important. Like, our channel is watching the warns. So anytime I'm on social media, if you can have it on all the platforms, you would want your social media thumbnail to be your YouTube channel. So our Instagram is watching _the warns. TikTok is watching the warns. Our Twitter is going to be watching the warns. That way, you're leaving that digital footprint every time you are on these platforms, commenting on people's videos, and it's just a constant regurgitation of watching, oh, what's watching the warns about, you know. Another thing that I did was I changed our profile picture and put the YouTube logo in the profile pictures. A lot of people that are affiliated and associated with YouTube, they understand, oh, this is a YouTube channel because they have the logo in the profile picture. And guys, when I tell you I've done that and our channel has just skyrocketed with subscribers and traffic and things like that. And so that is very important on how you use your social media. Like most of the times when I'm on social media, I'm commenting, responding. You want to have open-ended, not open-ended, you want to have threads or posts that are going to get your audience engaged and things like that. So like I said, that video is an entirely another video within itself, and I would go in more detail on how we got almost over 1,300 subscribers in a month just from doing that, off some tips. Okay, so but these are some of the tips that I want to share with you guys, because like I said, we are at 10,000 now, and it took us a while. Like it took us some years, almost 2.5 years, you know, maybe a little longer than that. We did take some time off in between. So, but these are some tips that you guys can use now, starting your YouTube channel out, knowing what you know now to get to your first 1,000, and then that's just going to keep catapulting you to increase the subscribers on your channel. So, like I said, just a quick review. Look at some successful YouTube channels who you want your channel to be about, who you are modeling your channel after. Have a niche for your channel, meaning you have to narrow it down. You don't want to be doing videos over 30 different topics, because people don't know what your channel's about. So you want to try to keep it anywhere between the 3 to 5 range. Have consistent niche videos. Also, thumbnails are important. Like I said, we were late to the game on thumbnails. Who knows, we might have 20,000 subscribers by now if we took our thumbnails serious. And lastly, social media. You have to get on your social media. It's time consuming, I get it, but it will pay off in the long run, okay? And like I said, I would do another video in more depth detail on the social media aspect of it. But guys, I hope these tips are helpful for you to get you to your first 1,000 subscribers. Again, if you like, I would like for you to like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what you think about it. And I will be dropping more videos like this. Hopefully Watching the Warrens will be at 20,000 here in the next couple of weeks or months, or so to say. So, but anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in, and see you on the next video. Peace.